Hey guys, Demon here, and welcome to the next episode of Map Pack in Your Mind for Path of Exile 2 Alexis. This will already be the last episode of this little mini-series, because there are only 3 acts. And you have to do them twice, so you can pretty much use everything that I told you about in part 1, part 2 and this part for your second playthrough through Cruel. First of all, I want to show you a little trick where you can easily farm a rare mob. If you run into the encampment or the little base in Act 3, you have this little waypoint. This waypoint actually shows you the way to the little camp with the 2 rare mobs, where you will always find a Jeweler's Orb to get your first free link. Well, 4 link, so you can socket free spot jump into it. It's always on the side of the checkpoint. So you go in, to see the checkpoint on the left. You go to the left. And we should run into the boss, or into the little area where the 2 bosses are. So here's another checkpoint. And with the checkpoint, this will always be the area with the 2 bosses. You just kill them. This basket. The basket does have the jewel orb if you do it the first time. And if you're done here, just go back, checkpoint, teleport back, and you are at the entrance again. This is a very good place to farm in Cruel. If you play solo self-found or hardcore, or just wanna prepare a little bit, you just go in, run to the boss, kill them, warp with the new weapon warp, go back to the city, and then you can control click new area and rinse and repeat. That's the best way you can farm right now, after they pretty much nerfed the beetle farm in Act 2 and any other rare farm where you destroy the corpses. So, for the jungle ruins. The jungle ruins are a big circle again. So you pretty much just hug left or right wall, you run into everything you kinda have to. The exit, this waypoint is always like on a wall, as you can see. So you pretty much can't miss it. And the little side objective where you have to summon the guy out from the town, which gives you a rare belt. I would advise you to do that little side quest, just because a rare belt at this point is uncommon and it can have pretty good rolls. Then we go to the infested barrens. Here it's pretty much the same. You just come in a warm side, hug the left or right wall, and there will be the waypoint with the objective for a later area. You can pretty much see if you're right, because you run into this wall. This wall isn't present on any other side, and there will be water, so you know that you are close to the checkpoint and to the waypoint. The bog witch is either to the left or to the right. I would assume it's to the right here. You can check actually, because I haven't really seen her spawn to the left that often. So it should be on the right. If you go to the map, yeah, it's right. And the exit to the first area should be around here somewhere. But I can't really show you right now. Okay, let's get this back how it should be. For the bog witch, I have no idea. Just run around, try to find it. It's annoying, it's really big, and she can be pretty much everywhere, I think. So just try your luck. For the camera and for the camera wetlands, it's basically just hug the left wall, because if we hug the left wall, you will run into the camera always, because the camera can only spawn to the left. And the entrance to the Trial of Chaos is also a layout where it can only be to the top. So you will always find it to the left. Well, at least it's always like top heavy. If I can show you. So you will never find it to the right. I mean, you can of course hack the right wall and you will run into the Trial of Chaos early on if you only want to get to there. But we should run into the camera here soon. Here it is. There's the checkpoint. You run into the camera boss. A little tip. If you want to be fast, make a little portal here. Kill the camera. Okay. She's thinking than I thought. There we go. And then proceed to the next area. Why did we make a portal? Because we want to grab the waypoint here. But as you can see, there's no way back. Like, you can't go back outside. So you would have to use the waypoint and then go to the Chimera Wetlands again and travel all the way we did back to where the Chimera boss was. But we don't want that. So we made a little portal before the boss area. And can just go to the city, walk this little bit, and use our town portal to go back to the boss fight. Or before the boss fight. And then we just keep hugging the left wall and we will run into the Trial of Chaos. And can actually let's probably continue here. Yeah, the Toxic Bloom, the side quest, can be to the left or to the right. But you can just kill the boss, it isn't a big deal. There will also always be a checkpoint. And then further to the top, there will be the Trial of Chaos. And especially for these areas, you want to have movement skills like Chill Charge or Leaf Slam. And here you can see he's the Trial of Chaos, or the Temple of Chaos. So you have the Trial of Chaos, and it's always like this weird checkpoint, and then these stairs up, and then you are in the Temple of Chaos. There's a little neat trick for the temple that you can use, but that will be a separate video. I will explain how it works to get your Ascendancy very easily. For the Mechanarium, it's trial and error. The little vial you need to continue is either to the left or to the right. There isn't really something that shows you on which side it is, and the other vials you will need for the side boss are also not marked on the map unless you get close to them. So there's much to do. Same with the Sanctum. There also isn't a way to tell you where the little things are that you need. So you just have to try your luck, sadly. It's a big area, it can be annoying. The Venom Crypts, which I haven't unlocked, show you real quick. The Venom Crypts are again a big circle. The thing you want to have can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be on the side or the walls. It can also be the inner circle. So here just trial and error again. But if we keep going, or to the end of Act 2, end of Act 3, there is a lot you can actually read. You can read the layouts so easily. It's very nice. First, wait, genau. The waterways, there isn't much. You just follow the road. There's only one way. For the drone city. The drone city is always built the same. You have the waypoint, you go straight, and if you want to find the entrance to the furnace area, you have to go to the right. And for the Apex of Filth, also go to the right. Here we have to go one further straight and then to the right, actually. Never go to the left here, it's always to the right. There isn't a layout that will go to the left. Then you have the little bridge that actually lets you pass the swampy river. Then you just, the next street, you go to the left or to the top, whatever you like to call it, but for me it's to the left. You have this little area there with a waypoint where you know that you are right on the right path. From this path to the left or to the top, to the left there will be the furnace area. If you still need to do that side quest, you need to do it at least once in your league. To the right is the Epic of Filth. It's always to the right because it's just how the layout is built. So we just continue this road. We'll run into the Apex of Filth. And the Apex of Filth is a big area. It's annoying to run. But there's a neat little trick you can do to actually go to the boss very quickly. And there's a way to tell where to go. If you go past the waypoint a little bit, you have this. To have on one side you have this area where there's a big wall. This big wall indicates where the boss is. So if you go to the other side, there won't be such a wall. There will always only be like this small cavity. So we now know we have to hug the right wall. Always. Do not go to the left. If you go to the left, at some point you will run into the little or the big witch where you need the mushrooms for. That gives you some flask, so it's pretty useless, at least in my opinion. But if you just hug the same side where the areas where the wall was, you will run into the boss. And there's actually a little checkpoint that will tell you you're on the right way, but it does take a little bit to get there. Did I already made a mistake? Don't think so. Yeah, here's the ancient carving, and you have this entrance where there could have been a big door with a checkpoint, and then you know that you're right, and then you just try to get back to the start of the area. So still keep hugging the walls. And when you're at pretty much the wall, one area before, there will be the boss on the top. It's always on the top. So yeah, you have the boss here. That's pretty easy one, and they can save a lot of time. For the pyramid, I have no idea how to tell where the exit is, but it's always in one of the corners. So it's either if you come in to the left, or right, or the top left, top right. So there's much I can help you with. Okay, that didn't work how I intended it to. Oh god, okay. I hope I get into a different city? Do I? Because the weapon is deactivated and I don't really wanna... Ah, okay. Great. That's also, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. But if you actually already did the Act 3 and go into the portal, you will end up at the riverbank again. You have to run back and kill the boss to get back into the city. I will have to do that real quick. To the areas that are in the past, after the time travel, those are also very easy. Very easy to read, very easy to find the exit, and the interesting points. Let's just kill this boss real quick. We can go back into the camp. Perfect. Okay. I guess I have to show you in Cruel. If I'm in the past there. Yeah, I am. Okay. So, you will start in Exile. And the best way to find the exit of Exile into, or the boss for the Viper boss, is it's this waypoint. You go top. There's a path to the right. There's another path to the right. You take this big path to the right, and then you just keep heading to the right. And you actually have to be a little bit careful here because it's a level 62 area. So these people do hurt a little bit. And then you just follow the street to the top and you are at the boss. So you don't have to go to the left or to these areas where you find the little doors. Just follow the street basically. I have to kill the boss real quick. That shouldn't take too long. And we have to wait out the roleplay.
Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled. I'm not ready. Storm of Chopek, you will fall before us. You are nothing but a locust. Feel Arakali sting.
Okay, we have to do one of the phases. In this phase I just hack one of the sides. And then you can either tank that or you can roll through it. And there we go. And boss down. After the boss, you have two ways, left or right. Always go to the right. It's always right. The exit is always to the right. And here's the exit. It's never to the left. It can't be. And in Agraf, you have two areas to get to. First is the ceremony area and the bloody area. It's also pretty easy to find. From the waypoint, you just go to the left. And you have this little event circle where you go to the right. No. I think you have to go one further. Yeah, one further to the left. So one further to the left. Then up again. You can already hear the ceremony. And from the ceremony, you have to head to the top. And at the top, you will have the entrance to the Trail of Ciri, where you find a checkpoint that you can use to teleport again. And there are, from this checkpoint, I think it's always to the left. Very sure. If you just head to the left and keep following the road, you will run into the area of the checkpoint, where you get to the last area of the act, and where you can go and sacrifice your heart that you found. The heart always drops from the big guys, so this one can drop the heart if you haven't gotten it yet. Also in the area before this. Okay, I didn't know that they can drop soul cores, but I guess I can. Interesting. But yeah, in this checkpoint, where you have this long bridge area of the blood streams, to the left is always the exit for the area. And if you keep heading straight, and then to the right, you run into the sacrifice altar. Right here. There's another checkpoint, and on top you always have a rare. And this area where you sacrifice the heart. And that's basically it. For the last boss area, there isn't a way that I found where I can tell you how to get to the boss quickly. Sadly, just trial and error, but the area isn't big, it just go straight to the left, or to the top basically. Yep, and that's it. That's how you can go through the X rather quickly. I think you can probably do Act 1, 2 and 3 in like 4 hours, 5 hours. If you do it a few times, and the whole game in like 8 or 9. So it's a lot slower than PoE2, than PoE1, where people usually do like 3 hours, Act 1 to Act 10. But this isn't PoE1. It will always take a bit longer. But I think 7-8 hours for Act 1 to maps is okay. It's not that big of a deal. So yep, that's it then. Thank you for watching, and I hope it helped. I hope you have fun leveling, playing the game. A lot of things will change, so if you don't enjoy the game right now, give it a few weeks, months, wait for patches, see if there's something interesting that annoys you that get fixed, and then give it another shot. That's the best thing you can do. Don't write this game off just because you don't enjoy it right now. Give it another try when it's out, or when you think something got fixed that you disliked a lot. For other videos, I will make a little guide on this warrior that I played, or that I play right now, because I think this character is really tanky. It's great for SSF, hardcore, and yeah. I hope you watch that one too. I hope you watch more videos of PoE2, because every view and every like on videos from PoE2 do show GGG that you enjoy the game, that you like the game. And even if it's a critic video, it will show you that people actually care. People want to have things changed, and having a video that has a lot of likes will make them look at the video more, or keep it in mind more. Unless you're someone like Creparian or someone where they will listen to anyway. Right, then I hope you have a great day. I have a lot of fun with PoE2 in early access and when it comes out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.